how I would like you to turn in your points, that your percentages that you earn in Rosetta Stone. You know that you access Rosetta Stone at the top of the page. This is a third year Spanish class here, but it's the same for second year Spanish class. There's the welcome module. There's the everyday resources, remember teacher contact and all that. And then you come down to review of Spanish 1. Now I just put these in. I know I'm building this course along the way, and I realized I needed to put these in. So at the end of week 1, and I put the date as, even though the quiz was due September 16th, I put this due October 7th. And if it's a little late, it's a little late. You just get caught up, okay? But this says Rosetta Stone Review Level 1, Unit 1. Okay, so you're supposed to have done a review because you're in either year 2 or year 3 and you're reviewing the earlier Rosetta Stone courses or levels. So all I want you to do are the 4 core lessons of each level. You don't have to do all the little ones, okay? And then I want you to report those scores. So, for example, um, if you if you click on that Rosetta Stone, it brings you to Launch Rosetta Stone Foundations. If you right click it, it will show like this, and you say open in a new tab, and it will open up in a new tab like this. This is one student's material, so this student got 97% on core lesson 1. Notice the core lessons are these circles, and when I hover over them, it shows me the percent. Now, if this student wants to go back and raise those before he or she turns it in, then they can. They can go review that. Like, for example, um, if I wanted to go and let's see, this one is 89%. They're all passing, but maybe at 89%, I want to go back and do a little bit more. Then I got to let it load. It'll show some boxes at the bottom of the page. And any boxes that are red, you can go in and redo to bring your points up if you want. Okay, it's just taking a little while to load. But then after you get it to where you want, you're going to go back and you're going to go and take the quiz. And that is just going to be reporting your scores. So by this time, you should have your scores written down and you know what you got for core lesson 1, core lesson 2, core lesson 3, core lesson 4. Okay? Okay, this is not wanting to do it, so we're just going to go back. Okay, I've got a thousand things going on my computer probably. Did you notice that there were those little circles in between? We had the big circles and then the little circles, right? So the big circles are the core lessons. Rosetta Stone is mad at me right now, I think. And the little circles are the supporting lessons. When you're in review, you don't have to do all those little circles. But if you do a core lesson and you struggle with it and you get less than 80% on it, then I want you to do these little circles. Okay? So this person got more than 89% on all the core lessons, so they don't have to go back and do these. But if they want to go back and raise their score up, they can click on that score and go back to it. You just might have to be um, more patient than I'm being to do it, okay? And you don't have to do the milestone. The milestone is great, but when you're in review mode, you don't have to do it. Okay, once we get past review mode and you're doing the newer items, then I will tell you and you'll have to do all of these lessons. Okay, so then you're going to report those things. So you open up the take the quiz. Hopefully you have them all written down already. And there's a question here. and it says what grade did you earn on each of the 4 core lessons. And this person earned 97 plus 94 plus 89 plus 91. Okay? And then you'd add them all up, and I believe that that equals, let's see, where's my equal sign? Equals 371, and then you take 371 and divide that by 4. So you have 371 divided by 4, and that equals 92.75. Okay, and that's what you turn into me, 92.75%. And then I will multiply this percentage times 25 points, and that's how many points you'll get. Okay, so go ahead and get those, start getting those turned in. Make sure you've done the core lessons and that you're doing what you're supposed to do in Rosetta Stone. I'm not going to actually submit this quiz. I'm going to go back to the modules and just point out that in the, no, I don't want conferences, I want modules. I'm getting click happy here. Point out that each week there's directions. Like on week 1 it said, and I changed the wording a little bit to make it more clear, but it says that on week 1 you're supposed to do the core lessons of level 1 unit 1 and get at least 85% on each core lesson. Okay, so there's other things you're supposed to do too. You're supposed to do the worksheet and then the quiz and then report the scores, but this is the Rosetta Stone stuff. So I hope that helps you stay on track, and let me know if you have questions.